So to kind of set everything up, basically how it started is my basketball coach from like 3 years ago randomly DM'd me on Instagram, and I was really confused. Yeah, I literally immediately texted my friends about it because I was like, this is sus. But obviously she was my coach, so I ended up answering her anyways, and she was just like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And I was like, "Good," and I just told her like a couple things. But then it was so weird because okay, she's like a really talkative person. And so I asked her how her team is doing and she just said, "Great." Like that one word and I was like, okay." So I just said, "Glad to hear that," and I thought we were going to be done. But I was wrong, and this is where it starts getting interesting. So she randomly sends me this Instagram post from her account that was posted just a few hours before she sent it to me. And it's this random thing about starting internet investments, and it tags this random account, which I looked at it, and it was so fake. That account is so fake. But anyway, so she sends me this just out of the blue. So at this point, I had confirmed that it was definitely a scammer that had somehow hacked into her account. So I decided, hey, you know what? Might as well have a little bit of fun. So I played along. I said, "What's that?" And of course, comes back with this little scam thing. And I said, "Oh my god, really?" So then I asked if there's a way for me to participate in this so-called investing, and now she really starts getting on with her plan. She asked me about my Cash App, which by the way I do not have. Okay, so after we established that we're doing it on Cash App, she starts asking me how much I want to invest, and I honestly just made up a random number. I mean, I figured that 800 was going to be like fairly reasonable, so I picked that and she didn't seem to have a problem with it. Okay, so at this point, I didn't really know what was gonna happen. I was just kind of trying to sell my character, you know? Okay, so don't come at me. I don't actually text like this, okay? Like that emoji, like I wouldn't, I hate that emoji. But, anyways, so this is what happened next, and then, so then she asks me, do I know how to add money onto my Cash App? And obviously I said yes. And she said, okay, add $800 and send me a screenshot. And low key, I'm not even gonna lie, I started panicking a little bit because I don't even have Cash App. Like, I had no idea what that screenshot was supposed to look like. But thank goodness for Google. I literally just Googled it, and then luckily there was one with $800 on there. So I just took it and I made a really bad Photoshop version of it. But yeah, at this point, I still knew that my plan was falling through a little bit, so I decided to have some more fun while I still could. I figured that at this point, whoever the scammer was knew that the person that they were pretending to be was my coach because I had called her that. So I asked if she's doing training, even though I haven't done training with her for years. So I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Whoever the scammer was a little bit slick. Like they just, that takes a bit of guts to just say, "Yeah, I'm doing training at 10." Like, so they just went with it. So I just did too. So clearly, this scammer did not want to waste any time at all. So immediately after she says she's doing training at 10, she says, "Hey, did you put the cash in your cash app?" So I was like, "Yeah, I just did it." And then I had in that moment, I had such a good idea. I had such a good idea. You'll see, you'll see. So she literally tried to just ignore me, which was pretty rude, but I wasn't about to let it go. So you know what? I thought, hey, why don't I just make it easy for her and give her the options of which park to choose from? Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, at this point, she just really messed up, I feel bad for her at this point. I'm sorry. I did what I had to do. Not without spelling errors, but, I just did what I had to do. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bro, what? She just brushed it off. She just went, she took it and she just went on with her day. Bro, what? What? I was not about to give up, okay? So I kept going with it. And I got ready to send that Photoshop picture that I made earlier. So that's what we did. Yeah, that did not go as planned either. Like I said, I don't have Cash App, so I don't know what the screenshot was actually supposed to look like, but whoever it was not convinced. Scammer was not having it. So she calls me out on it, and obviously I had to hold my ground, so, I made up a story. So this is where okay, listen, if I didn't know it was a scammer before, then I 1000% knew now because she flat out said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Coach, you don't remember my name?" And then I think she realized that she screwed up, so she just moved on. And I was like, you know what? I gotta keep up. She's moving along. So I just went with it. So she tells me to send her a screenshot of the Bitcoin section of my Cash App, and I just had to look it up on Google, and this is where I was struggling because there was like no good pictures of it. The one that I sent her was like super pixely and blurry, so I don't even know how she just like kept going with it. And then at this point, she asked me to send her another screenshot, and I was on my last limb here. Like, I was already struggling with the last one, so I was like, you know what? I'm not making it past this. So, let's just have one last hurrah. Okay, so this was my last, my last laugh, I guess. I'm just gonna let you guys watch it in real time. So at that point, I didn't really know where I was taking this, and then I had the brilliant idea. Oops, wrong screenshot. Question mark? Sorry, I have the real screenshot now. Oh my god, I sent it again. Oops, wrong one again. Well, dang it, I meant to send the other screenshot. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, she's figured it out and she's typing. Oh no. And finally, you're really stupid. Not even the right you're. I didn't even know what to say. I was like stunned. I was dying. I was literally dying. And then she blocked me right after. So, I didn't even get to tell her. She never even read my messages. I told her to stop scamming people, and she blocked me. So, after all that, I actually did end up texting my real coach, and she said, well, her Instagram, in fact, did get hacked. So, you know, if she ever does get back into her account, it's gonna be really interesting for me.